the results were. There's a large portion of the electorate that is not happy with the outcome, and it's up to Mark Carney now to find a way forward there.
So Mark Carney and his campaign did something very unusual. He paused the campaign, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And he did it because of lots of reasons, I guess, but I mean, the idea was, well, he had to go back urgently to Ottawa to have meetings about everything going on with the United States. And so I would like you to help me understand this, because for me, by the time he got to doing it the 3rd time, I was thinking, all right, this is partly a play to put Trump out in the news, to get people thinking about this, because that's what they wanted the ballot question to be. For the life of me, I couldn't understand why remote meetings are not possible after we've had COVID, etc. So can you give me some idea of what was going on there?
No!
I think important to note that there are a lot of rules that govern, you know, what you can do as a candidate versus what you can do as prime minister, and so there's a whole shift that had to happen. So I was on the Carney campaign when, and now I can't remember exactly which tariff news came out of the White House, but something came down that we had to ask Mr. Carney about, and the campaign staff physically with us right there on the bus said, "Oh no, you got to ask the Prime Minister's office about that. That's a government topic. That's not a campaign topic in terms of, you know, campaign funds that are used and that whole thing." So there is a real division there, and that's part of the problem. You raise a good point about remote meetings, and I'm sure that that's something that can be sorted, but that is something I think that, you know, the average voter isn't thinking about, that division between campaigns and the actual office or the actual government. But the other point that you're making is exactly the point opposition parties made, that, you know, actually stepping aside is your campaign. This is really helping you. That's what the opponents would say, for sure.